We're
What's going on?
parked outside the Stage Door Cafe, people watching, and for the past, it feels like hour and a half, we're literally just looking out at the crowd and just kind of checking out people's gear. And
It's probably some of the most fun I've had at Disneyland.
Absolutely.
In a while, man. I enjoy this a lot. It's nice and chill too, with all the hustle and bustle and trying to get onto rides and lining up for food and all that. Find a good place to chill with some shade and just enjoy being here and soaking it in.
So it's a busy park day, so there's definitely a lot of a huge sample size of people. You got plaids walking through. We're always trying to figure out if these folks are loaded or they're famous. Not mutually exclusive, they could be both sometimes. And we haven't seen anybody famous thus far. But out of how many people do you think have walked through us thus far this past hour and a half, 2 hours?
3,000 people maybe.
3,000 people.
Really, because like you take one group like this, just like this, that's already like 100 people, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been posted here for a good amount of time, and out of the 3,000 people, how many people have you seen with straight up heat in terms of their gear?
In terms of just straight fire, in terms of like how awesome and valuable a shirt is, one. We saw one Star Wars all over print, liquid blue slave Leia Jabba the Hutt tee that's valued at about $500. We saw one kid wearing like a Kith Mickey shirt, I'd say about like $40-$60 retail, and one grandma rocking her original 90s embroidered Disney store shirt. Not super valuable, but respect for being vintage.
And that's out of 3,000 people.
Out of 3,000.
And don't get me wrong, people wear some really interesting pieces. You know, everybody kind of shows a little bit of their personality as they're walking through.
And it's not about how valuable something is or how rare something is. It's how it makes you feel and what you're comfortable in and what you feel like rocking that day. But for sure, the majority of the time that people are getting dressed and wearing their Disney outfit, they're saying to themselves, I'm rocking this to Disneyland today.
Absolutely. That's a choice.
It's a choice. No one's forcing you to wear that $500 Star Wars shirt today.
I don't think Homeboy even knew what the value of his shirt was.
I stopped him, and I think I scared him a little bit. I can't, but I do come on a little bit strong.
Yeah, but if you're wearing heat sometimes, you know, if you're trying to flex,
strength.
And you broke someone's.
I was hoping the strength would have been matched, right? But it didn't.
No. He wasn't having none of that.
Iron sharpens iron, but in that case, iron scared the other metal away.
But in terms of what we've seen thus far, a lot of people with what you call the classic standing Mickey.
Yeah, right. The classic standing Mickey.
This design.
That hat is awesome, by the way.
Yes.
It's a great hat.
It's a new era.
Got your new era flag.
Snapback 950.
950 snap.
With a red bill.
When did you get it?
Maybe within the last year on eBay.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you know what's cool about this? It's 100% wool.
Yep.
So, New Era does a blend now. So this is a quality hat.
Absolutely.
On the inside of the hat here, first of all, whenever you're buying like, let's say Disney stuff in general, you kind of want to buy like a licensed piece, not really like a bootleg piece.
No,
so New Era is a Disney licensee. Whether they're have a license for Mickey Mouse right now, I'm actually not sure. But Disney labeling on the inside, and 100% wool, which is a mark of quality.
Made in China though, so it's not like the original OG 5950s.
Represent.
Hey, true.
This really is the hat of my people.
Exactly.
But I claim that with a lot of
So
different,
this is my subtle
countries.
flex for this. I haven't really seen too much people wearing 59 or 950s or new era Disney gear.
We were talking about it. A lot of people, like, you know, when people are just rocking their Disney fit, if you're not wearing Disney, often people are rocking their local sports team. We've seen Cowboys, we've seen SF Giants, we see a lot of Dodgers, a lot of Padres. But
I
it's
see a
like
dude with a cow hat.
a UCLA we saw.
Yeah.
But you rock your city, right? You rep
Exactly.
your city, right?
So one way or another, you're repping something. Whether or not it's Disney, some dude with a Looney Tunes shirt earlier,
Yeah, we
lady
see
with
that.
an MTV
But
shirt right
you
here.
rock what you like, whatever
You
you're
rock what you
comfortable
rock.
in. You know what I
That's
mean?
what you rock at the parks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's a little bit of evolution, like what Disney means to you, and how important it is for you to rock Disney to Disneyland, right?
Exactly.
You know, but looking around, I would say only about 60 to 70% of people are rocking something Disney themed. Would you agree?
I would agree. Definitely more than half of what we see. But you know, we see people just rocking their summer gear, right?
Some solids, some plaid, not the plaid, but some plaid. You know, what's it called when it's called when Disney Bound? It's like when you dress like a character, but not straight up the character. I saw like a Belle and a Cinderella, like not like in the Belle and Cinderella like dresses as a Disney princess,
Yeah,
but
but
wearing the golden and yellow colors,
the character vibes,
and the light blue. You saw that earlier, just
Yeah.
like that vibe, right? Oh, well, I guess while we're talking about it, I mean, like, this shirt that I'm wearing right now is not, like, super heat, but it's vintage, manufactured by Winterland, one of the licensees for Disney back in the 90s. But what's kind of cool about this is, like,
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
See? You got OG Mickey.
this one's one of my favorites. For Fantasmic Tonight, right? Sorcerer Mickey. And then Mickey Today. But Mickey Today, this is, like, 90s Mickey. So, yeah, I like this shirt, and something interesting about Steamboat Willie Mickey is right now it's actually public domain. Anyone could use this graphic now as Steamboat Willie because what's it, 1928. So I think it was something like not 100 years, but it's like 90 years or something like that, or 95 years. Then it becomes public domain.
Didn't like Disney sell L. Michaels or someone like that?
What's L. Michaels?
To whoever owed it, some sportscaster.
Oh,
was it Al
okay,
Michaels
okay.
or Bob Costas, something like that.
Oh, yeah,
You
okay,
can fact
okay.
check that for Steamboat Willie. So,
Interesting.
with that said, I haven't seen a lot of Steamboat Willie in this 2-hour span that we've been sitting here.
You know what I see quite a bit of, and let me know how you feel about it. When people do, when families do Disneyfication tees, and you go to your local heat press shop in the shopping mall and say, you know, the whatever family vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Smith Family Vacation.
How do you feel about it?
2024. I'm not mad at other people when they do that. Not my style per se. I know it's custom. I know people are just trying to vibe out when they're at the parks doing that thing, and you do your thing, but it kind of looks bootleggy,
You know,
which kind of I can't. Personally, it's not my style.
Let's say if we created an amazing looking graphic.
Well, if it's the execution of these mall family shirts just isn't quite on par with how I like to rock my shirt.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Now, if you do it right, something really unique, something really witty, something
Really
you haven't
thought
seen
out, right?
before, something, thoughtful.
That guy looks like Eric. See, like Eric from The Little Mermaid. He's wearing like the red cummerbund and like navy pants and a white shirt.
I don't know if that was on purpose, actually.
But the hair also.
Yeah.
He looks like Eric. He's skinnier, but he looked like Eric.
But yeah, so the family tees, seen it too many times at the mall, but if you do a really good, well-executed one, mazel tov.
I thought about doing that for a Christmas gift one year. Actually, like this year, like, because I'm in the apparel industry, I thought about doing like for Christmas gifts for all of my friends and family to just make something real custom for them. And not only is it well thought out, but it'd be exclusive also.
Yeah,
It's something
yeah,
that everyone would enjoy like rocking. I even thought about, I was talking with my wife about it at Comic-Con last week or the week before, talking to Spirit Jersey, and you can make 12 Spirit jerseys. That's the minimum.
Yeah.
So if we made just a custom Spirit jersey, like an unlicensed one, obviously
Yeah.
can't have Disney or whatever on it, but if you do like a cool graphic, it's yours. No one else is gonna have
Yeah.
that Spirit jersey.
Yeah.
And if you gave it to your 12 closest friends and family, that's something kind of just fun to rock, whether in the park or just around as like one of your favorite items to rock. You
It's
know?
all about execution, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? As long as it doesn't look cheap and it really looks well made,
Don't expect that as a gift because I'm not sure if I'm doing it
Yeah,
yet.
no.
Yeah, I know you got excited about it. You're like,
but you get, but if the idea is there, you got to make it happen.
but you're like, XL, please, on the Spirit jersey. It might have been like this, like a fully laced one on the back, you know, something simple, you know,
Yeah,
but having like a
something
fully laced
really
Spirit
dope.
jersey, you
Something really dope would be nice. You know, something that speaks to you and really means something. I think that's what it means. Like it needs to mean something. It needs to be meaningful. It's like getting a tattoo, man. You just can't get ink for what it is. You need to get something meaningful. I don't have any ink, but I'm just saying when I do.
I thought about my ink one day and I was like, well, I better hurry and get it before I change my mind. And I haven't regretted it since. That was 13 years ago. So I'm okay.
So yeah, this is people watching right in front of the Stage Door Cafe. We might do a little bit more of this. I think maybe even talk to some people. It'd be
Hey Mel,
interesting.
Mirabelle's over there if you want to take. Oh, walk in. Hi Mirabelle. She's like, look at that creep.
Every video, I took videos of you saying hi all the characters.
I was like, hi Pocahontas, and she's like, no kids around you. Look at that.